Mates! Welcome on board Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. We are here for a 7-night Western Caribbean sailing. But for today's video, I want to give you a tour of our accommodations. This room is a Category 4B Spacious Oceanview Balcony. And for this particular room, it is room number 6518. So let's go ahead and get it started. Alright, so we are on deck 6, forward port side. Room 6518, just for Luke, look for Luke riding the Tauntaun. Tauntaun? I think so. Anyways, let's head in. Right when we enter the room, we have all of the usual suspects, our safety information. Of course, we have our handle for our door with the deadbolt lock, our peephole, and the magnet that you can put on the outside of the door when you want to do not disturb, or when you want the room made up. And we do have a light switch right when we come in, which is basically like the master light switch for right here in the entryway, and one further in the room as well. And we do have 2 hanging hooks right there by the door. Now on this side, we see this door opens up and we have a light switch right here. This is for the bathroom. I wanted to point out there are some hanging pegs here on the back side of the door. And this is going to be our standard run-of-the-mill Royal Caribbean bathroom. Not anything like on the Quantum class or in a suite or anything like that. We just have our toilet, our 1 sink vanity with our cup holders. We do have our trifold mirror. This side does open up, so we do have some shelves in there for storage, as well as the storage shelf down below, and our trash cans down there too. And then we have our spinning doors that open up to our shower area with our controls, our soap rack, our handle, the hair and body wash 2-in-1, another rack up above, and the shower wand that is removable and adjustable for height. We also have a clothesline that comes across from there to the other side, the vent there in the middle. This one does not have a footrest. Usually there's a little footrest down below if you're going to shave or do something like that. This one does not have it. Interesting. And just outside the bathroom door, up above the light switch for the bathroom, is the thermostat. Control the temperature of the room, of course. Now, on the other side of the entryway, we do have these 2 doors that open up to our closet. See, we have a small, like, belt rack or tie rack or something here on the back side of this door. And then we have our hanging rod all the way across. We have a shelf here, a shelf with a safe, probably not big enough for a laptop, a little bit small for that. And then shelf, 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 life jackets down below. And of course, you have all this storage space on the floor there. We have additional life jackets tucked up in that little cubby, which is pretty neat. And then you do have these 2 bars that you can pull down for additional hanging space. All right, continuing on into the main part of the room here, we'll turn to our left and we'll find our television. This does come out from the wall and swivel. So if you want to point at the bed, back towards the couch, wherever, you have your remote down below and a small shelf up above. Down below that, we have this large door which opens up to our small refrigerator. And it is not very cold at all, but it's in there. I can kind of help keep something cool that's already cold. And next to that, we do have our desk / vanity area with our chair, of course. We have a drawer here in the middle that has tissue, as well as a room service menu there. And then you have drawers on either side, starting with the small one up above, and then you have the larger 3 down below that. Now up on top, they'll place some various items in your room here. Right now we do have disposable masks in case you need those, hand sanitizer. They put some water and cookies in here for us from the Crown and Anchor Society. Thank you very much. And then of course any paperwork that you might need right there. Up above we'll have our light switch that controls the lights for this vanity area up on the mirror, as well as our 2 120 volt outlets over there. I think it's a European outlet there, the 230. Yes, believe so. And then the announcement channel volume. I don't even know, most of the time those don't work anymore, but that was where it was at some point anyways. And then we have our 3 mirrors with the lights built in like I mentioned, and on either side here you can grab the little knob and pull it open. You do have some small shelves inside, both here and over there as well. And one other thing to point out is the small drawer on the right side has the hair dryer. Now across from our desk and vanity area, we'll find our glass coffee table with trash can beneath it, and then we will find our sofa. And this is not just a sofa, it's very long as you can see, but this sofa also converts to a bed. Now usually your stateroom attendant will take care of this for you, but I figure I'll show you how it's done. I haven't done it yet, so we'll be experiencing this in real time. Looks like you just grab this and pull up, and that kind of like slides out like that, and then okay, so it's a little complicated here, which is why I usually want to just let the stateroom attendant do it, because they actually know what they're doing. I think this flips down somehow and makes the rest of the bed something like this. There we go, like that. It's actually pretty spacious. It's a pretty big bed, and the bedding, pillows, and stuff are down beneath this area, so you can access those there. And up above our sofa, we do have some art and a wall light. Now, continuing on, we do have a privacy curtain here, so you can unfurl that and kind of take it across to just about there. So, not really going to give you too much, but if you kind of wanted to split the bed from the sofa area for sleeping or what have you, you could do so. Entering the bed area now, we do have nightstands on either side. Of course, because this is the Royal King setup, you could split this into two twins, and they would put the two nightstands in the middle and put them together. This side does have the phone, but both sides have the cubby down below, as well as the drawer up above. Light switch there controls the upper ceiling lights, and then you do have the wall-mounted lights on either side. Those are controlled by the switch, and there's also another switch there that is for your adjustable reading light, again on either side of the bed. Also wanted to point out that there are some triangular-ish shaped shelves here at the end of the desk entertainment center area. Something else to point out with the bed area, there are no outlets next to the bed. So if you have a CPAP machine, you need an extension cord or distilled water, you can order that through special services, special needs, ahead of your cruise. Your travel agent like us can take care of that for you. Of course, if you arrive on board, you can just let your stateroom attendant know and they can get that for you. But there are no outlets or plugs on either side of the bed. You do have storage space underneath the bed though. That is open, so you could put luggage or something like that underneath. Another piece of art on this big wall here, and then we can walk through and proceed. We'll see a light switch here. That is for our balcony. Now, as per the usual, you do have the day sheer curtains. You can see here, you can also do the blackout curtains, privacy curtains. Pull those across if you choose to do so. Oh, this has an interesting handle. It's usually a little bit different than that. You kind of flip that like that, okay, and then you can push your door across. So they don't usually make them like that anymore. Head out to the balcony here though. We see we have our high top table and our two chairs. They're not loungers, just chairs, but they do recline, so you can set them at the different levels. And of course, if you were traveling, I do believe you have the option to have these dividers open up if you were traveling with people in the room next to you. So pretty good sized balcony though. You can take several steps out here. You can look down. Of course, as I mentioned, we are port side, still in port, still in Galveston right now. That's what we're looking at right now. But as you can see, yeah, it's a pretty good sized balcony here. All right, friends, that is going to do it for our tour of our spacious Oceanview balcony room. We hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you're interested in booking one of these rooms or getting on Liberty of the Seas or another fine Royal Caribbean vessel, of course we can help make that happen. As travel agents, it would be our pleasure, and it's completely free to you. We do not charge any fees or costs of any kind, so feel free to reach out via that travel agent information that you can find in the description of this video. And guess what? If you recently booked and you said, oh no, I wish I would have known, if you booked within the last 30 days and you haven't made final payment, you can transfer your booking to our agency. Again, that is completely free of charge as well. So we hope we will hear from you soon. If you're interested in more Liberty of the Seas content, we would encourage you to check out our Liberty of the Seas playlist on our channel. It's going to have a daily vlog for all 7 days, the room tour you just saw, plus a full and complete ship tour. So anything you will be wanting to know about Liberty of the Seas, you can find there. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for today's video. We'll hope you'll see you next time. But until then, we're signing off. Happy travels!